and awards, I would like to invite Senior Lecturer Mr. Dhananjay Navaratna, Dean, Faculty of Management, Wellassa University, and Professor Ravindra Deshapriya, Overall Summit Coordinator, NCRD 2025, and Head Department of Management Sciences, and Senior Lecturer Mr. CJP Kulathilaka, Conference Chair of NCRD 2025. Pathfinder 4.0 popular category. Third place goes to J. Danifa Export Agriculture Degree Program. Please give a round of applause to our winners. Pathfinder 4.0 popular category. Second place goes to Pathfinder 4.0 best category. Second place. Second place goes to DBSM Senanayaka Hospitality Tourism and Events Management Degree Program. Pathfinder 4.0 best category. Then first place goes to DGSS Jaisingha's Hospitality Tourism and Events Management Degree Program. Thank you so much, Disos.
Moving on to the next award category, Best SME who linked with GVCs. These awards are given to the recognition for the entrepreneurial excellence, and these awards are proudly presented for the best SME linked with the global value chains, applauding for the exceptional small and medium enterprises that have expanded their reach and impact through global engagement. First of all, to award the certificates, I cordially invite Mr. Dhananjay Navaratna, Rural Development over Provincial Council. And also we would like to invite Ms. Damayanti, District Rural Development Officer of Badulla, to award the certificates. So these are the awardees. The best SME who linked with GVCs. The third place goes to WM Indika Varagoda. The second place goes to Ms. YM Ayoma Nishanti. And the first place goes to Ms. Pabasara Manatunga. Moving on to another award category, Uva Grama Abhinandana Rural Development Excellency Awards 2025. Uva Grama Abhinandana Awards is an annual series of competition, and this marks its first episode which evaluates and grades the contributions of the rural development societies spread over Uva province. This competition operates under three categories. Category 1, the Rural Development Societies of Badulla District. Category 2, the Rural Development Societies of Monaragal District. And Category 3 covers the Rural Development Societies from Uva Province. To deliver the certificates and awards, I cordially invite Professor Ravindra Deshapriya, the overall summit coordinator of NCRD and head of the Department of Management Sciences, and also Ms. Bhagya Kodituaku, the director of the Department of Rural Development of Uva Provincial Council. Uva Grama Abhinandana Rural Development Society Excellence Awards 2025 from Badulla District. The third place goes to Mudunpita Grama Sangvardhana Samitiya, Haliyala. The second place goes to Tolabopavatta Grama Sangvardhana Samitiya, Passara. And I invite the Divisional Secretary, R.M. Priyantha Chandralal, and the Rural Development Officer from Passara. Divisional Secretary W.T.J. Somavira, and also the Rural Development Officer from Passara, R.M. Priyantha Chandralal. And Duwa Grama Abhimana Rural Development Society Excellence Awards 2025, first place from Badwala district goes to Dawaldina Veeramata Kanta Grama Sangvardhana Samitiya from Uva Paranagama. And I invite the Divisional Secretary, NGNS Kumara, and Rural Development Officer from Uva Paranagama, Ms. K.M. Ruandani Rupalata, and District Rural Development Officer, Ms. A.M. Mai Damayanti. Moving on to Uva Grama Abhinandana Rural Development Society Excellence Awards 2025 from Monaragala district. The third place goes to Mayurapura Grama Sangvardhana Samitiya, Monaragala. And I invite Divisional Secretary WPC Samarasekara and Rural Development Officer from Monaragala, B.S. Samantha Bulat Singhala. Paranagama.
Refreshing spark to the evening, we now present an entertainment item. Please enjoy this delightful performance.
සරයාමෙට ඇති දොළොස් මල් පෙති පාවඩ රිසි මීන කුලේ නාගාලෙට සිරි මුතුර සරයාමෙට ඇති දොළොස් මල් පෙති පාවඩ රිසි මීන කුලේ නාගාලෙට සිරි මුතුරනින් කෙරුවායද වටි වඩින කලඹමින් ගජලීලා කුමුසේ සත් ලෙලවයි හිඳෙනා ඇතුමන් පිට හඬදේ හොරනා සරසමිනා වඩින කලඹමින් ගජලීලා කුමුසේ සත් ලෙලවයි හිඳෙනා ඇතුමන් පිට හඬදේ හොරනා සරසමිනා
අපට බුදු වෙති දිනොවට සෞසාත නිවනට හරින ලෙසින් සසීත දෙපායට බුදු ගුණ කැටි කොට මෙවග බිමේ යාය කෙහෙලි නගන් තම්දනා තනෙනා දෙතනා තනෙනා
Thank you so much. Your delightful performance. As we return to our award recognitions, it is now time to announce the NCRD 2025 Best Presenter Awards overall category. This award celebrates the most compelling and impactful presenter of NCRD event. To deliver the certificates and medals, I would like to invite Senior Lecturer Mr. Dhananjay Navaratna, Dean, Faculty of Management, Wellassa University, and Serial Lecturer Ms. Chathuri Dantanarayana, Co-Secretary, NCRD 2025, and Head Department of Tourism Studies, and Professor Jayanta Chaudhary, Head Department of Rural Development and Planning, Nagaland University, India. The best presenter from agriculture, livestock and local livelihood. The best presenter is Mr. F.F. Afreen. From the Banking and Finance track, best presenter of Banking and Finance track, AGM Kashmika. The best presenter from Community Mobilization and Rural Development. The best presenter is DMKB Disanayaka. The best presenter from Economic Development and Planning. The best presenter is UT Ratnayaka. The best presenter from Entrepreneurship and Small Business Management track. The best presenter is NPN Yasara. best presenter from hospitality and tourism industry track. The best presenter is S. Douglas. The best presenter from Human Resource Development track. The best presenter is LUNH Jayawardana.
Thank you, dear sir and madam. Moving on, we are now presenting the NCRD 2025 Best Presenter Awards from the category of Government Officials. This award acknowledges exceptional public sector contributions and impactful research presentations. To deliver the certificates and awards, I respectfully invite Mr. Jagat Kulatilaka, the Conference Chair of NCRD 2025, Ms. Bhagya Kodituaku, Director of the Rural Development of the Provincial Council, and Professor Nishadini Piris, Professor in Psychology from the Faculty of Management, and also Dr. Joy Bhattacharya, the National Mission Manager of Institutional Building and Capacity Building, National Rural Livelihood Mission, Ministry of Rural Development of Government of India. And we also respectfully invite Senior Professor Kolita Bandara Vijayasekara, the Vice Chancellor of Wellassa University, to present the awards and certificates. The best presenter from the government category in the agriculture, livestock and local livelihoods track. The best presenter of government category is H.S. Dilrukha. The best presenter from the government category of the banking and finance track. Ms. HKABS Kodituaku. The best presenter from the government category of community mobilization and rural development track. DRMD Sandamini. The best presenter from the government category in the economic development and planning track. RMDP Kumari. The best presenter from the government category in the entrepreneurship and small business management track. AHCP Abesekara. the best presenter from the government category in the hospitality and tourism industry tag. BMTI Basnayaka. And moving on to the final track, the best presenter from the government category in human resource development, HKAPS Kodituaku.
Thank you, dear sir, madam. We are honored to invite to the stage Professor NPR Deshapriya, Summit Coordinator of NSRD 2025, to deliver the program summary. Cody, please over to you.
Good afternoon, everyone. So I think, so thank you very much for being here. So even condition of weather. So in fact, so I know that this might be a very remarkable evening for all of us because we had a very fruitful and productive 2 days, yesterday and today, and now we have come to the end of this NSRD 2025. So therefore, as the overall summit coordinator, my role is to elaborate and explain how we have started this program and what is the progress up to now. So therefore, in fact, going back to the origin of this program, so we started somewhere in early March. We had a very informal discussion, myself and the Dean Faculty of Management, Mr. Dhananjaya, and also Ms. Bhagya Kodituak from the Provincial Council to initiate this one as a conference. But in fact, because so we have some experience in academic and pure academic research conference. So therefore, what we suggest is that we have to have a kind of very impactful research conference going beyond traditional and conventional research conference. So therefore, we suggest that to have a kind of comprehensive summit on the rural development, which includes number of activities and programs. So therefore, we can provide some insights for the rural development. So as of this discussion, and then so we suggested the summit, and then that was later named as the National Summit on the Rural Development, NSRD 2025. So even though we have the thoughts, the opinion, and the concepts in our mind, but the problem is the funding, because the university doesn't have money, and the provincial council doesn't have the money. So therefore, so we requested, actually the Ms. Bhagya requested Asia Foundation to join with us for the financial assistance. So then I myself prepared the proposal, which secured 5 million grant for this program. But believe me that our dean is a very good negotiator. He discussed with the Asia Foundation, and therefore, so we could enhance, we could increase the budget limit up to 6 million. But this overall budget is approximately 8 million. The rest will be bared by the Provincial Council. So this is the basic background of the So this is the basic background of the NCRD 2025. So in fact, I myself and then the Dean Faculty of Management and then Ms. Bhagya, and later on, so we joined with Chathuri Dantanarayan and also senior lecturer Mr. Jagat Kulatilaka, and then we had a very energetic team to execute this program. So therefore now let me explain what we have done so far in terms of this NCRD 2025. So initially we officially launched the program on 24th of July with the participation of the academia and the government officers and the practitioners, at the same time the Asia Foundation. So during this official launch, we officially launched our NCRD website and also the logos of the summit and the conference. And then as the first activity, so we conducted a pre-conference workshop on the research method. The request came from the government officials that they need to, improve their research skills. So therefore, as university academics, so we facilitated them to, enhance their capacity. So therefore, we conducted 3 workshops on 28th, 29th, and 30th of July with the participation of the government officers from all 9 provinces. That was very successful. So we had very positive and good comments from the audience. And moving to the next item, that's the TOT, the training of trainers. Especially, we had, the government officials who are working with the SMEs. So our objective was to enhance their capacity because they will be delivering, transferring their knowledge to the SMEs, so we can lift up the skills of the SMEs who can generate, some kind of contribution to the national economy. So therefore, this was held at on 25th and 26th of September at the university's premises, and that was also very successful. And then we arranged competitions, 2 competitions, the Pathfinder 4.0. So that was designed for the university students. We have already ordered the awards as well. Then in this Pathfinder, what we have done is the university students was requested to create a kind of video based on the selected SME. Then we evaluated and then we awarded the winners. And the next one is the best SMEs who linked with the GVCs. We know that in our province, so we have a lot of SMEs, but the problem is it's very limited. We can find very limited SMEs who are joined with the global value chains. So therefore, our objective is to promote, appreciate, and we need to appreciate their contribution to the national economy who are joining with the global value chain. So therefore, we prepared the criteria. Based on this criteria, we evaluated them, and then today we awarded them as well. And moving to the next item, that's the YouTube documentary on the success stories of the SMEs in our province. That will be very interesting. So we have selected number of SMEs who succeed in the SMEs, and then they have benefited from these SMEs. So therefore, we created this one that will be I think today we launched, and that is available on the YouTube as well. Then going beyond that, so we today launched one journal and one magazine, because the faculty has a journal, JMTR, the Journal of Management and Tourism Research, and also we today launched a Gramodaya magazine. The reason is because the journal is in English medium, because we need to maintain the equity. So therefore, we organized this Gramodaya magazine, and we accepted articles from the Sinhala and Tamil medium. Both journal and the magazine launched today during the conference. And more importantly, so this is the most important thing, the policy clinic on the rural development. Because the ultimate goal of this NCRD is to develop a white paper on rural development next year. To create this white paper, we have to have the insights, data, information from the experts in the field. So therefore, we invited the local and international experts in the rural development, and then we had a very fruitful discussion during yesterday actually. So then this activity, the policy clinic was coordinated by Dr. Janak Simbalapiti and Mr. Indika Tendakon. Both are the senior lecturer of the Faculty of Management. So they have done a very good job. They arranged that one very nicely. So therefore, we have in our hand now very kind of very effective and very productive information that can be documented in the next year. So therefore, this was very successful event. And then the today's event, the National Conference on Rural Development, NCRD 2025. So we conducted this conference aligned with 7 thematic areas, as you can see here. And then, so we actually we allocated 81 papers. But the problem is because of this extreme condition of weather, some of the presenters were not presented today. But anyhow, all the abstract and the abstract are in the preceding book. So therefore, you can have a look on this abstract. And then this was coordinated by Mr. Kulatilaka and Mr. Dantanarayana, and also Ms. Bhagya Kurituaku from the Provincial Council. So thank you very much for your commitment and the great job that you have done. So actually, this conference and the policy clinic, the insight from these 2 main activities will be compiled into a policy framework later on in 2026. So this is what the final item, the white paper on rural development. So this is what we are looking for. So this is what the government is looking into. So therefore, we will be providing this white paper that will be finalized and presented and maybe published in the next year. So therefore, basically this policy framework will focus on, so what are the challenges that we are facing during this rural development? At the same time, so what kind of strategies and the overall directions and the solutions that we can recommend development to the national economy. So this is all from my end. So these are the key activities that we have, completed so far. This will be completed in the next year probably. And then, so let me explain, let me elaborate and, introduce the key pillars of this event. The key organizing committee members. So we have our Dean Faculty of Management, Mr. Dhananjay Nawaratne as the key contact person, and myself as the overall summit coordinator. Then Mr. Kulatilak and Ms. Dantanarayana as the Mr. Kulatilak as the coordinator of the conference, and Ms. Dantanarayana and Ms. Kurituaku as the co-secretaries of the conference. And then we have Professor Kulatunga as the editor-in-chief of the JMTR special issue, and also the Professor Fernando as the editor-in-chief of the NCRD 2025. Then Dr. Janakasiyam Pilapiti and Mr. Indika Tentakon as the co-organizers of the policy clinic. And then Professor Herat and Professor Piris as the co-organizers of the award ceremony. And also Vachi Sertero and Mr. Rubadan as the co-editor of the magazine. So these are only the key persons, which I have mentioned. But apart from this one, all the faculty staff members, right? So without so we have the junior lecturers and the seniors, the professors. So irrespective of their title, so they have committed their time and efforts to make this event a success. So therefore, at the end, so I want to appreciate their commitment, the contribution that they have made, because otherwise, so we couldn't make this event such a success event. So, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. To conclude this remarkable evening, now I invite Ms. Bhagya Kurituaku, Co-Secretary of NCRD 2025 and Director, Department of Rural Development of Owu Provincial Council, to deliver the vote of thanks.
සියලු දෙනාටම මම හිතන්නේ සියලු දෙනාම මෙතනින් නික්මිලා තමන්ගේ වාසස්ථානවලට සහ නවතින තැන්වලට යෑමේ අවශ්‍යතාවයෙන් ඉන්න හින්දා මම විශේෂයෙන් මතක් කරන්න ඕන පිරිසක් ඉන්නවා. මම ඒ පිරිස ඉතා ඉක්මනින් මේ වෙලාවේ සිහිපත් කරන්න කැමතියි. පැමිණ සිටින සියලුම සම්භාවනීය අමුත්තන්ගේ සහ සියලු දෙනාගේම අවසරයි මම මේ අවස්ථාවේදී විශේෂයෙන්ම සිහිපත් කරන්න ඕනේ. ඌව පළාතේ ගරු අනුකාරතුමා, ඒ වගේම ප්‍රධාන ලේකම්තුමිය, ඒ වගේම ඌව පළාත් ග්‍රාම සංවර්ධන අමාත්‍යාංශයේ ලේකම්තුමා මේ වැඩසටහන සඳහා මුල ඉඳන්ම අවශ්‍ය නායකත්වය සහ දායකත්වය ලබා දුන්නා. ඒ වගේම මේ වෙලාවෙත් සිහිපත් කරන්න ඕනේ මේ වෙලාවෙත් ඌව පළාතේ බදුල්ල දිස්ත්‍රික්කයේ මොණරාගල දිස්ත්‍රික්කයේ අවතැන් වෙලා ඉන ජනතාව වෙනුවෙන් ගෙපු තුන් දෙනාම මගේ මේ වෙලාවේදී ඊටාම ගෞරවයෙන් තිදෙනා සිහිපත් කරනවා මේ වැඩසටහන සඳහා ලබා දෙන දායකත්වයත් අපිට මේ මොහොතේ මේ වටපිටාවේ මේ බදුල්ලේ ජීවත් වීමට ලබා දීලා තියෙන අවස්ථාවත් ගැන සිහිපත් කරමින් ඒ වගේම I'm honored to have our Vice Chancellor sir here. He was here a short while ago. Senior Professor Kolita Bandara Vijayasekara for his esteemed partnership and hosting us in this event with this excellence of intellectuals. Otherwise, we don't get this kind of massive event and this opportunity as a government institution as in an isolated manner. So I'm really thankful to VC sir in this regard. And especially I would like to mention the foreign delegates came here from China, Professor Tang Lixia, and our friends from India, Dr. Jayanta and Dr. Jui. Thank you very much for your coming here, and I wish you safe flights and safe return to your countries. And especially I want to mention මම හිතන්නේ ඊයේ දවසෙත් අද දවසෙත් ඌව පරණගම ආදේශීය බල මණ්ඩල නියෝජනය කරමින් වැඩම කර වදාළ ස්වාමින් වහන්සේ සිහිපත් කරන්න ඕනේ වැඩසටහන සඳහා ලොකු ශක්තියක් ධෛර්යයක් ලබා දුන්නා මගේ දෙපාර්තමේන්තුව වෙනුවෙන් සහ මම හිතන්නේ පෞද්ගලිකව මම ඉල්ලීමකුත් කරා සියලු කොහොමද කියන්නේ අපි බෞද්ධ ආගමිකයෝ විදියට තියෙන වතාවත් සම්බන්ධයෙන්ුත් මම උන්වහන්සේගෙන් පෞද්ගලික ඉල්ලීමක් කරා මේ වැඩසටහන සාර්ථක වීම සඳහා උන්වහන්සේගේ ආශිර්වාදය ලබා දෙන්න කියලා මම හිතන්නේ ආශිර්වාදය ලබා දීමෙන් පමණක් නොනවති මේ දවස් දෙකේම උන්වහන්සේ ඌව පරණගම ඉඳන් වැඩම කරා මම උන්වහන්සේ ඉතාම ගෞරවපූර්වකව සිහිපත් කරනවා මේ අවස්ථාවේ and especially my sincere thanks go to the Provincial Rural Development Ministry Secretary, as I mentioned earlier, and then the Strengthening Governance Program Steering Committee from the Provincial Council, all Ministry Secretaries, Deputy Chief Secretaries and Department Heads and all Provincial Council staff I should mention here because this is a massive task with all the logistics and everything was managed by our my department colleague Mr. Gayan Chaturanga Manawadu, and to him there's a lot of people helping him from the Provincial Council, and I should mention here that those people, especially the drivers who are still in the field in this disaster situation, they are traveling from Colombo to Badulla and still they are on the ways. So I should mention their names in this regard, in this in my vote of thanks. And especially the overall summit coordinator, Professor Ravinda Deshapriya sir, thank you very much for your commitment, and the policy clinic coordinators, Dr. Janaka Simala Pitia and Mr. Indika Tennakon, and all team coordinators, and for the conference chair, Mr. Jagat Kulatileka, thank you very much sir for your commitment and all the dedication, and Mr. Aturi Dantanarayana, thank you very much madam, as the co-secretary I'm really proud to have you and it's a great privilege to work with you madam. Thank you very much, and all the track coordinators and all panel members who came here from all the way to from Colombo and many other places from Sri Lanka. I'm really thankful to all of you, and our co-partners, especially the Australian government, DFAT, and the Asia Foundation under the Strengthening Government program, especially Mr. Subhakaran, Ms. Gayatri, and Mr. Sumanadas, and all entire team of SGP and the Asia Foundation. And I should thank Shakti Foundation, Mr. Nadeshan Suresh, for his generous acting as the fund manager of this event. And I should mention special gratitude goes to two divisional district secretariats, Badulla and Mondragala. They came for the policy clinic, the Badulla district secretary and all the additional secretaries and all divisional secretaries in Badulla and Mondragala district, especially during this disaster situation. They are on the field, on the ground, and they are working hard. And especially I should mention here the all disaster management center crews in Badulla and Mondragala working very hard. And I should mention the regional manager in area, Central Bank of Sri Lanka. She came yesterday, and especially I should mention here the 9 provinces contribution to this massive event. Although few actually 2 provinces are not here for these 2 days, but for the entire event from starting from July, many came here and contributed for the success of this event. Especially, I should mention province director and the Northern province director who came personally here, and still they are on their way to Northern province and Western province, and their teams, the RDOs came with them. I really pay my gratitude to them because of their commitment to come here, traveling from Colombo to here, or from any other province to here in this kind of situation is a risky move, but they took that risky move in the name of the solidarity demonstration as the betterment of the rural development. So I'm really thankful to them, those people. And especially I should mention my team, ග්‍රාම සංවර්ධන දෙපාර්තමේන්තුවේ දිස්ත්‍රික් ග්‍රාම සංවර්ධන නිලධාරීන්, ග්‍රාම සංවර්ධන නිලධාරීන් සියලු දෙනාම, ඒ වගේම මගේ දෙපාර්තමේන්තු නිලධාරීන් සියලු දෙනාම අද මෙතන සිටින නොසිටින සියලු දෙනාම මම මේ අවස්ථාවේදී සිහිපත් කරන්න ඕනේ. විශේෂයෙන්ම ඌව ග්‍රාමාභිනන්දන වැඩසටහන සඳහා ඉවැලුවේෂන් ක්‍රයිටීරියා එක සෑදීමේ තැන සිට අපේ දිස්ත්‍රික් නිලධාරීන් දමයන්ති මහත්මිය මෙතන ඉන්නවා. ඒ වගේ මෙතන නෑ දමික මහත්මයා. ඒගොල්ලෝ ලබා දුන දායකත්වය, ඒකට දායකත්වය ලබා දුන සීලම ග්‍රාම සංවර්ධන නිලධාරීන්, ඒ වගේම ඉතාම කෙටි කාලයකින් මේ ටාස්ක් සම්පූර්ණ කරලා ඉවැලුවේෂන් ඉවර කරලා අපිට හරිම ප්‍රතිඵලය ලබා දෙන්න මහන්සි වුණා. ඒකට අවශ්‍ය සියලුම සහයෝගය ලබා දුන්න දෙපාර්තමේන්තු නිලධාරීන් මම සිහිපත් කරන්න ඕනේ. විශේෂයෙන්ම මේ සම්පූර්ණ සමස්ත ඉවෙන්ට් එකේ කෝඩිනේටර් විදියට කටයුතු කරපු අපේ ගායන චතුරංග මහත්මයා, ඔබතුමාට බොහොම ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා. ඔබතුමාගේ ශක්තිය සහ ඒ කෝඩිනේෂන් එක නැත්නම් මට ගොඩාක් දේවල් කරගන්න මේ වෙලාවේ අපහසුතාවයකටපත් වෙනවා. ඒ වෙනුවෙන් මම බොහොම ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා. වගේම විශේෂයෙන් මතක් කරන්න ඕනේ මගේ දෙපාර්තමේන්තුවේ පරිපාලන නිලධාරීතුමිය ලලිත් මහත්මයා, විශේෂයෙන්ම බණ්ඩාර මහත්මයා, ඒ වගේම අද මෙතෙන්ට පැමිණිලා හිටපු සියලුම දෙපාර්තමේන්තුවේ කාර්යාලය නිලධාරීන්, සමාලී මහත්මිය, අනුරාධා, ගොඩක් අය මෙතෙන්ට ඇවිල්ලා හිටියා. මම විශේෂයෙන්ම නම් වශයෙන්ම කියන්නේ ඒ සමහර අයගේ ගෙවල් මේ වෙද්දී යට වෙලා. නමුත් මෙතන මේ වැඩේට අවශ්‍ය කරන දායකත්වය දෙන්නේ ඒගොල්ලෝ සුළු මොහොතකට හරි මෙතෙන්ට ඇවිල්ලා ගියා. මම ඒ හින්දා තමයි ගොඩක් අයගේ නම් මතක් කරේ. නමුත් මතක් කරන්න බැරි වෙච්ච නම් ගොඩාක් තියෙනවා. ඒ නිසා මම විශේෂයෙන්ම මේ සියලු දෙනා මේ වෙලාවේ සිහිපත් කරනවා. ඒ වගේම විශේෂයෙන් මම මතක් කරන්න ඕනේ ග්ලෝබල් වැලියු චේන් එක සම්බන්ධයෙන් කරපු ඉවැලුවේෂන් එක අවසාන මොහොතේදී ඌව පළාත් සභාව මගින් කරන්න කියලා අපිට ලැබුණ අභියෝගයක්. ඒ අභියෝගය ඉතාමත්ම මැනවින් බාර ගන්න අවස්ථාව අපිට ලැබුණේ ගායන චතුරංග මානවඩු මහත්මයා. ඒ වගේම මේ වෙලාව විශේෂයෙන් මතක් කරන්න ඕනේ පැල්ගහත යන ට්‍රේනින් සෙන්ටර් එකේ ඩිරෙක්ටර්. එයා තමයි මේ ඉවැලුවේෂන් එක සඳහා සම්පූර්ණයෙන්ම මේ දවස් දෙකේ කාලය ගත කරේ. මට කලින් හිටපු ග්‍රාම සංවර්ධන අධ්‍යක්ෂතුමිය, මේ දෙපාර්තමේන්තුවේ අනුෂා, මම මේ වෙලාවේ ඉතාමත්ම කෘතඥපූර්වකව සිහිපත් කරනවා. ඒ වගේම I would like to mention the accommodation provided for our officers by the Bandarwala Training Institute under the Department of Health Services, Uva Province, and the live telecasting partner Event TV, and audiovisual unit of Wellassa University, registration through printing and media partners, food and beverages partners, and souvenir suppliers, and every individual who may I have missed, but the contribution is immensely, deeply valued by this in this platform. So මම විශේෂ සිහිපත් කිරීමක් කරන්න ඕනේ අද මෙතෙන්ට ග්‍රාම සංවර්ධන සමිති වර්ගීකරණය සඳහා ජයග්‍රහණය ලබා ගන්න පැමිණෙන සිටියා ප්‍රාදේශීය ලේකම් දෙනාම මේ වෙද්දී ආපදා කළමනාකරණ කටයුතු වලට යෙදලා ඉන්නවා. ඒ වගේම අපේ සමිති නියෝජනය කරමින් පැමිණෙන්න හිටපු කණ්ඩායම් 6, ඒ කණ්ඩායම් 6න් කණ්ඩායම් 2කට විතරයි පැමිණෙන්න හම්බුනේ. ගොඩක් අය මැද්දට ඇවිල්ලා මගට ඇවිල්ලා ආයි නැවත හැරිලා යන්න වුණා. දැනුත් ආයි හොයලා බලන්න ඕනේ තමන්ගේ ආපු තැන් වලට ඒගොල්ලෝ ගියාද කියලා. සියලු අභියෝග බාධක මැද්දේ මෙතෙන්ට ආපු බුත්තල මිනිපුරගම කාන්තා ග්‍රාම සංවර්ධන සමිතියේ සමාජිකාවනොත්, සුහද කාන්තා ග්‍රාම සංවර්ධන සමිතියේ සමාජිකාවනොත් මම ඉතාමත්ම ස්තුතිපූර්වකව සහ ඉතාම ගෞරවයෙන් සිහිපත් කරනවා මේ අවස්ථාවේදී. මම පොඩි වෙලාවකට කතා කරා, තව කතා කරන්න ඕනේ මේ වෙලාවේ. නමුත් ඉක්මනට යවන්න ඕනේ ඒගොල්ලෝ. නැවත ඒගොල්ලෝ වාහනයක් හයර් කරගෙන මේ වෙලාවේ ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ. ලෑන්ඩ්ස්ලයිඩ් උඩින් තමයි ඒගොල්ලෝ මෙතෙන්ට අද මේ වැඩසටහනට ආවේ. හේතුව තමයි මේ රෙකග්නිෂන් එක කියන එක වගේ දෙයක් ඇරෙන්න ඒ මේ ස්වේච්ඡාවෙන් වැඩ කරන මිනිසුන්ට ලැබෙන වෙන මොටිවේෂන් එකක් නැහැ. ඒ හින්දා මේ ස්වේච්ඡාවෙන් වැඩ කරන පිරිසත් එක්ක වැඩ කරන ග්‍රාම සංවර්ධන දෙපාර්තමේන්තුවේ නිලධාරී පිරිස සමස්ත ලංකාවේ නිලධාරී පිරිස මම මේ වෙලාවේ සිහිපත් කරනවා. ඒ වගේම ලංකාවේ සියලුම ග්‍රාම සංවර්ධන සමිති මේක ජාතික සමුළුවක් හින්දා මම සිහිපත් කරන්න කැමතියි. ඒ සියලු දෙනාම නියෝජනය කරමින් තමයි ඔබ සමිති දෙක මේ වෙලාවේ පැමිණියේ. මම ඒ හින්දා ඒ පැමිණීම ඉතාම ගෞරවාන්විතව මේ වෙලාවේ සිහිපත් කරනවා. මේ වගේ අවස්ථාවක් ලබා දීම සම්බන්ධයෙන් මම නැවතත් වෙලස විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ ධනංජය නවරත්න මහත්මයා ඔබතුමාට පීඨාධිපතිතුමාට ඉතාමත්ම ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා. ඒ වගේම ඉදිරියේදී තව කරන්න වැඩසටහන් කීපයක් ගැන අපේ ඉදිරි සාකච්ඡා තියෙනවා. ඒ නැවත ඒ වගේ ඵලදායී සාකච්ඡා වලින් වැඩසටහන් වලින් හමු වෙන තෙක් මම අද ස්තුති කතාව නිම කරනවා. සියලු දෙනාටම ඉතාමත්ම ආරක්ෂිතව තමන්ගේ නවාතැන් වලට යන්න අවස්ථාව ලැබෙයි කියලා ලැබෙන්න කියලා මම ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරනවා. සියලු දෙනාටම ස්තුතියි.
Thank you very much, Ms. Bhagya Kulituwaku, and we highly appreciate all the support given to make this event a success. With that, we officially bring to the close the National Summit on Rural Development, NCRD 2025, and National Conference on Rural Development, NCRD 2025, both of which unfolded over the past 2 days with immense success and impact. And this is truly a remarkable day for the Faculty of Management of Wellassa University, who did an untiring event which is so much successful with the support of all the Department of Rural Development and also supported by the Asia Foundation. So we take great pride in what has been accomplished and extend our heartfelt gratitude to every individual who worked tirelessly to make this event a reality. We look forward to welcoming you again at future events of similar inspiration and excellence. And thank you everyone, and have a safe time ahead and a wonderful evening. And please note that the refreshments are arranged for the invitees at the staff learning area of Wellassa University, and also for the participants in front of the entrance of this auditorium. Thank you so much. Have a great evening.